how's it going? I don't know how well you're going to hear me because it's pretty windy today, but the sun's out, so yeah, I'm up here getting some work done. Now, as you can see, the horrid guards are gone, the 3-point, all the arms are off, all that sort of stuff, because we're going to come in and we're going to pick this tractor up from the back with a fork truck, because it's not in a good spot. We need to have it moved. So I've done the preliminary work for that. See the old drill bar sitting there and whatnot. Yeah, that's all off. Nothing really much to report today. I did start to delve in the motor. I'm actually quite happy with what I see. If that shows up alright. There's no rust. A little bit sludgy, but nothing that would really concern me. So the next step is to get something into the cylinders to try and free her up a little bit. So I'm thinking I'll pull the intake off, have a look in there. I was going to pull the injectors, but I'm thinking I'll pull the intake off first and have a look, because that's where the moisture would have come from. Pull the intake and exhaust and have Bo peep in there and see what's going on. And yeah, maybe I might be able to crack the valves open and pour some penetrating oil or something in there. Something to free it up a little bit. So I'll get that off and I'll bring you back for a look. Alright, see if we can get this to come out. The sun's not exactly in my favour. Intakes don't look bad. Can't really see much there. The little bite's not real good, but as expected, I thought, yeah, they're going to be alright. Exhaust ports, on the other hand, are not. Yeah. A lot of that looks like carbon. Anyway, they're not exactly overly thrilling. I was expecting this though, like, there's not much you can do about it. The back one looks to be the rustiest. So we might end up having a head coming off. Might not. Probably really should pull the head off it. I was hoping to get this engine just to run, just so I could say, hey, it goes, and then pull it down. But yeah, the condition is questionable at the moment. So I'm going to clean these ports up as best as possible. Pour some penetrating oil or rust penetrant, whatever you want to call it, in there. At least to get, keep the rust at bay, even if it's not really repairable. It might slow it down a little. And yeah, might have to let soak for a bit, maybe even a couple of months. We'll just see what happens. So I'm going to clean the ports out, fill her up, and just let it sit for a while. Too easy. Well, that's probably about all I'm going to be able to do on this old girl for the moment. Might bring you back once we got it moved. That might be another day. We'll see. Just got to see what happens. Oh, well, that's enough shenanigans for me today. She looks mint with the bonnet on it. And it looks like it might actually go. The ratchet strap's there to hold it on because there's none of the fasteners attached properly. The bonnet pivot points are gone. And if you undo the strap, the thing pops up because it's that twisted. As you can see through there, there's a big crease. Yeah, the bonnet's seen bad days. That badge might be salvageable. I think some of the handles maybe. But oh well. So I got the motor filled up with a bit of old home brand fucking magic sauce. Hopefully that does something. I'm not hoping. Like, I know it's probably going to do nothing, but at least we'll give it a crack before we rip the thing to pieces. Because I'm assuming by the amount of rust in the ports and everything, I would say this thing's been sitting at least for 5 or 6 years with the exhaust open. So it's probably not going to work, but we'll give it a go. Even if it tears all the rings out of it when it does start, like, it'd be cool to be able to tank it around the paddock one last time. So, it's only a short one, but might get into something a bit more detailed next time. And yeah, no doubt the head will probably be coming off in the next episode, but we've got to move it. So once it's moved, then I can have a bit more fun with it. All the nose cone's going to come off, front end will come out. to get access to the motor, because that's the main bit I want out of it. And yeah, the motor will come out, have a bit of a tension, or we'll see what happens. Alright, have fun.